My first color TV, not mine, but my family's first color TV was a Zenith. And it was just such an exciting day at the Cumia house. I think it was one of the few days Dad and Mom weren't yelling at each other. So
nice.
It was kind of nice.
You got a break.
But I do remember I went right up to the picture tube, and I'm looking at it. Like I was looking, because you'd see, I guess in the day, whatever they were called, pixels.
Yeah, it's pixels.
You know, various, they were red, blue, and yellow, I think. And then it was the various combinations of those that you would interpret as different colors.
RBG it would be.
Yeah. So RBG, TQ.
No, red, blue, and green. And then the CMYK was the other option. Right.
Yeah. And I would, I noticed if you lick your finger and go whoop on the screen, the liquid would magnify the pixels, so you got a better view of them. So I would lick my finger, go like this, and just put my eye right against, and my parents would walk in and go, "He's retarded. He's fucking retarded." And all it was I was fascinated by the different color pixels and how they would change it and whatnot. So
I think you're both right.
Yeah. Yes, I think everyone in that scenario,
I think everyone has a correct take.
Yes, a valid assessment.
Do you remember?
Either way.
You remember, speaking of like the old puppets on the Muppet Show talking about their TVs? Yeah. When you turn it off, it would go.
Oh yeah.
Boo, to that little tiny dot,
and the dot would,
and then you'd stare at the dot, thinking like, "Is there a world in there?
What is that?"
Shit? That's called being a bored kid in the 70s.
Yeah, we didn't have anywhere else to.
There's nothing.
Yet once you shut the TV off, you're still watching it because there's a dot on it, a fucking little dot.
My parents were so cheap. Not only did we not have
how cheap were they?
There was no like books. You go, oh, you didn't watch TV because you had books.
Yeah.
There was like some book they got free at a garage sale, and there was no food. Like your meal would be like a little fucking piece of chicken, and then some leaves of lettuce. It was a concentration camp.
You weren't from a big family, right?
No, I was from a Scottish family.
Yeah, Scottish. Okay.
Oh, dude,
They're known for being
You wouldn't believe the shit that's going on in my house right now.
Oh no, you've told me.
I don't know if I should say it on the air.
No, probably not. You told me over at Sullivan's like last week, so I can only imagine what this new week is.
10 times worse. 10 times worse.
10 times worse.
She's reaching Biden levels.
Oh, that's a shame.
My brother's trying to make amends. She hates him. She goes, "I'm going to kill you."
And the bottom line is he's really helping.
He's a very sweet guy.
Look, parents that are going through certain forms of mental degradation over the years, they don't see things for what they are. So you can't blame them per se, but you could get frustrated with them. I think they get frustrated. So if someone's trying to do something really good, they can interpret that as them trying to, oh, you're sneaking behind my back. They get paranoid.
Right,
shit.
yeah.
I know my mom went through all that shit.
You don't want to drink bourbon around them because you go, "You want to know the truth?
Oh, okay.
You want to know what's really going on?" You can't do that.
Oh, you got to keep your senses about you.
I hear you. I understand. So there was a leak in the ceiling way before, nothing to do with him. So while he was replumbing the bathroom,
a small onion
this big
was in your ceiling.
Basically, yes, the size of a small onion.
Fucking vegetable jokes. Do 20 minutes on
Welcome back to vegetable jokes.
I could understand. You could do it if anyone can. Potatoes, 20 minutes, go. Eyes or something.
All right.
Got eyes.
First of all. So there's a little brown stain where I had an explosive fart and I ended
on the
sun
ceiling. Today. I can't stop.
No, that's not Chip Chipperson. That's quality. So it had been rotting there for a while. So while he's repairing shit upstairs, he goes, "Oh, let's take that brown thing out. That little this big, dude." Yeah. Cuts it out. So then he goes in, he spatulas it, whatever, spatulas it.
Yeah.
And gets the tape on, and it's gonna be chunky and stuff. It's not perfect.
Hey, Sam.
So now that it's dry, he goes up there on a ladder and he starts going like this big. So yes, there is a Woody Allen sneezing on cocaine amount of dust.
Right.
Not a big deal.
Oh, but it is.
And she's like, there's dust all over the dining room. Call him and tell him he has to come back and clean it up. So I'm like, well,
Holy fuck.
I have to call him so that there's a record that I called him in case this ever comes up. Like, you never called him. Now you're dead.
You're dead to me.
I'm an angel.
Because you're thousands of miles.
You're the only one. Not my mother, not my brother. You're the only one. And I'm like, I hope this
There are
stays
times
this way.
of the day where you're in a different day. So yeah, probably you're far.
Yeah.
I think that matters.
I'm the worst one. Mom.
Yeah, he's there helping. Hands on.
I'm not gonna sand shit at your fucking house. Oh. Anyway, I call him. I go, hey, Mom's mad. You got to get back. And he goes, I am getting back. They got mad that I had shit in the garage, so I filled the truck with the shit in the garage. Now I'm dropping it off. I'm on my way back.
Oh my God! So he was coming back.
Yes, there's no like the angle is like it's Animal House, and they just like destroy the house.
Right, and then
toga, and they're like, oh, please stop.
Road trip. Yeah.
they walk in their house, and it's just
a bottle hits the door.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Not the case. It's a loving, sweet boy
That's
trying to make things okay.
It seems like things are progressing quickly, though. Wow.
Yeah.
Like,
well, I don't know about you, but when I get really drunk, I do a joke where I'm like, "You're dead to me." You piece of shit.
Yeah. Sarcasm or jokes to people that are experiencing some form of dementia, not good.
What I'm saying is that joke that's in your DNA, like when you get text late at night and you're drunk, you're like, please leave me alone. I've never liked you. You know, you're just kidding. But it's the go-to joke when you're really shit-faced.
Right.
Being 78 is probably a lot like being really shit-faced, and then it becomes true.
Oh, right. Yeah,
So maybe you you have this fuck you DNA, and then it starts becoming bona fide.
But imagine genuinely believing somebody is fucking with you, or someone is treating you poorly, and you don't see that they're being nice, and somehow from the experience part to the brain part, it gets disassembled and put back together as this person's fucking me over. You can't blame the person. They're sick. Right. And you also, like, you can get frustrated, but you can't really get mad. I mean, it's not their fault. They really do have something going on in there. So I don't know how you handle it or deal with it. I had my sister deal with every aspect of my mom's dementia and that whole thing. I didn't want to be part of it. I have a great memory of my mom in my head. Of a
really? Dawn had to deal with everything. Wow.
I didn't even want to see any of that. And my sister had to deal with it on a daily basis. And all that shit that you're talking about. And I'm like, yeah, that must have sucked. Hey, yeah.
Speaker, mute, dishes.
There you go. There you go. Speaker, mute, dishes.
She's a great woman, though. Wonderful gal.
Yeah.
And, you know, was a great mom. My parents are still together. But we've been through this before when we were young. It's called LSD.
Oh.
And
some type of
when
mind
you first
altering.
do cocaine and you don't know that like a line is a lot, and you do like 7 lines when you're like 21.
Oh,
like I remember being on LSD and just talking to my friend Derek and going, yeah, I don't know, man. Like even if there were aliens, like I don't want them here. Like if people from Mars were among us, I don't want to be friends. I think
that's a valid point. All LSD.
If you can make it to Earth, then I don't want you around.
You're going to kick our
powerful.
ass. Right,
yeah, you're like a nuclear thing.
Yeah, yeah.
And then we were having that, but we were having a friendly discussion. It wasn't. And then one of the guys with us, this dude with a big beard named Dave, who once hitchhiked with no shoes across Canada, and I believe got so hungry he killed a cow.
Ate his feet. Oh.
Like ran into a farmer's field as he was hitchhiking because there's nothing happening for hundreds of miles.
Yeah. You're not going to run into some
field,
town,
started a fire, killed a cow, and like ate its leg. That was the thing about this fucking freak.
Wow. That's kind of I appreciate that.
Yeah. It's very primal.
I mean, it's terrible for the farmer and whatnot, and it's a waste of a lot of meat and hide and everything.
Yeah,
but
depending how fast you get to it,
you're starving.
it might.
Yeah, that's true.
It might still be good if you get it the next day. It's only been there for like a nice cold night,
bloating in the sun. USDA.
He just goes. He goes. Stop! Stop!
Oh no. Okay.
Stop the lies!
The lies.
Stop the underhanded comments. Stop the sarcasm. He thought we were having a whole yeah, well, you'd like that, wouldn't you? Because you're the one who's always number one.
He saw it as
everything.
That's how
our entire conversation were these barbs and attacks.
That's fucked.
We were just talking about aliens.
Yeah.
In a buddy way.
On drugs.
On drugs.
The greatest way to talk about aliens.
Right.
You get some abstract shit going on there, but someone else might hear it as something totally different.
Old people are on drugs.
They're just in a constant state of LSD or some morphine, whatever the fuck.
Yeah. Like, I remember we had a Halloween party on mushrooms in 1986 when we were 16, and people are going ding dong, ringing the doorbell. It's kids that are like Batman and a bee.
Yeah.
And they're a Batman and a bee.
Yeah.
It's not a costume.
It's not a costume. Those are the people coming.
Here, bees. And I just remember the kids going, wow, thanks, mister.
Oh, God.
Because we were just like,
gotta give them a lot to get away.
Your son is Freddy.
Need bees. You're Freddy Krueger in my fucking house. Give him candy. Get him out of here.
Stay out of my dreams. But there was a giant knife on the kitchen table.
Oh, God.
We were like, dudes, there's a knife on the table.
The bee was trying to get into the house. Drug-fueled man stabs child on Halloween night.
Yeah, don't worry, we're safe.
Yeah.
Batman and the bee are done.